Well, hey everybody, how are you? My name is Sally Crosby and I'm an Emerald Ambassador. And I recently just had to figure out on my own how to do a Google Hangout. And I just kind of wanted to share with you really quickly what I learned in case it helps you guys. So, for a Google Hangout, you're actually going to start with in your YouTube account. Now, I realized that this kind of changed like over a year ago, like Google Hangout, but then it changed again recently. So that's why I wanted to create this for y'all, um, because there were some training videos from some Plexus folks, but I think some things had changed since then. So that's why I wanted to share this with you. So you have to have a YouTube account, first of all, okay? So once you're logged into your account, you're going to click on My Channel. And what you're going to do is click on Video Manager. Right here, you can see this live streaming account, okay, or this tab, I'm sorry. You're going to click on live streaming, and then you're going to click on events, okay? There's a way to stream now, all right, which rarely you'd probably ever use. And then here's the key, events, okay? So you're going to click on events. You're going to go right here, and you're going to click new live event right here. So let's say you're going to do a live Google Hangout, or a Google Hangout with, I don't know, we used one for like an opportunity thing. And so let's say mock opportunity events. What you're going to do, you're going to, I'm just going to say this, okay? We want to set this for a later time. You don't have to do an end time, by the way. Let's say we're going to do it, what time is it? I'm going to say 9:30, just because this is close. It's about 5 minutes from now that way. And then, of course, for a Google Hangout like that, you want to invite anybody on. You want it to make it public, okay? And then you want it to, this is also a key here, quick, okay? Because you're using a Google Hangout on air. Custom, have no idea, but all I learned the hard way, trust me. You want to click quick right here, okay? So what you're doing, you could even do a description here. You can do hashtags, all that kind of stuff. You can make this your own. Then you're going to click create event, okay? So this is my mock opportunity event, okay? One thing I did learn, you cannot change the thumbnail at this part. I'll tell you when you can change the thumbnail. But for, you can't change this thumbnail. So this is going to reflect whatever your art is like on your dashboard, okay? So let's say, okay, it's time, or okay, we're going to get on, okay? Now I have two other team members that are also going to be speaking on this call. And I also have people that I'm going to invite on this call, right? Or viewers, let's say that. So let me show you how to do that first. I'm sorry, I'm doing this. This is all over the place. Okay, so right here, this is basically, pull this down. This is what people are going to see while they're waiting for me. That's like just some stock image I have. So this is the link right here that I'm going to send anybody that's going to be a viewer, okay? So you're going to click Control C or copy that, and that's what you are going to send anybody that might be viewing again, okay? So right here you'll see, and it kind of gives a countdown, mock opportunity event, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let me go back here. That's how you pass out the link for everybody to watch. What about your people that you would like to be speakers on there with you? Because they actually need a different link. So, sorry, I did that wrong. Let's say we're about to start, okay? We're going to start the Hangout on air. So this is what it looks like. This is going to pop up. It's going to get set up. Now at this point, I want you to know you are not live yet, okay? You are off the air, as you can see. We're going to hide myself because I don't look too pretty. Hi, everybody. I'm going to put this right here. Okay, so right here, you can see this is loading, okay? Now, let's say I have two other team members that are going to be speaking on this with me. This is the link I give them right here. Copy and paste this, okay? So let's say I have Kim and I have Paige, and they're going to be guest speakers on my Google Hangout. So I'm going to send them this, probably like, I don't know, right before the event. You could open this window and probably do it, the day before, whatever. We just did it where we all got on, 15 minutes before I invited them by using this link, and then we close right there. Another option right here, if you click on this links button, this is also a link that you can send people to view. Okay, so there's two different links, right? This is similar to the old way. Right here is where you're going to invite people that are going to be visible and people that are going to be heard on your Google Hangout. They need this separate link. For your viewers, their link is either the one we went to before where I showed you could open the page and click on the top, or this is going to do the same thing right here. Okay, hang on one second, please. All right, so when you're ready, so like let's say I invited my 2 team members on, I would see them down here with me when they got on, and then of course you could kind of edit. This is where you do your mute and all that. And let's say I have 2 team members that are going to be speaking with me. Their little boxes, their faces would come up right here and right here, right next to me. And right before we're ready to go live, we're going to click Start Broadcast. I'm not going to do that right now. And you go live. You'll see it up here. It'll say on air. And right then and there, you are live streaming. Okay, that's really all you're doing. Right down here, you can see how many viewers, which is kind of fun. If you're the one that set this up, you're the only one that can see those viewers. The other 2 people that I invite to be my guests on here that are speaking, they won't see that. So if you're doing this and you just want to have a number of like, oh my gosh, we had, 100 people on, that was awesome, you can kind of see that right there. Let me see, there was one other thing. If you're ever doing a training on here, I think it was right here. Yeah, you can even do a screen share with your, like a PowerPoint or something like that. So that's another really, really cool option. So that is it. I just kind of wanted to break this down for you guys because I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna go ahead and, I literally spent so much time trying to figure this out, and I just thought for my Plexus peeps, I would love to, show them how to do this. Once this is over, okay, so you've stopped the broadcast, okay? The link that you sent people to view is also going to be the link that will be able to see the recording. Eventually, you're going to go click on your video manager button, okay? And it should show up right here. Now, let's say you want to edit the thumbnail like I did for this one. This was an opportunity thing that we did. What I basically did was after the recording, I came in here after we were done and I changed the thumbnail. Had to kind of wait. So that's just something in case, you like to, I think that kind of looks a little bit more professional instead of just someone's face. But, sometimes but anyway, so that's how you do that. So once you are completely done with your Google Hangout and it has loaded, you'll come back here into your video manager, and what you can do is edit your thumbnails. That way, just right here. You can go back and maybe put the graphic that you had for the event on there or something. All right, so that is it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this helped you. Like I said, it's not rocket science, but I really just needed somebody to help me, like, how do I even get started with this? A Google Hangout is actually nothing really on Google. You do probably need a Google account. Actually, I take that back. You probably need a Google account. I have one, so that made this very easy for me, but really all the setup work and everything else is actually done on your YouTube account. But in order to have a Google Hangout, you either need to have a Google Hangout account or a Google account. So just want to make sure that that's clear too. That has to be a prerequisite to kind of go with your YouTube account. All right, I hope that helps you guys. Thank you so very much for listening. Have a great night.